Now, there's a big update in the Gyanvapi survey case. Survey team says that it won't be able to submit a report to Varanasi court as ordered today. Survey team has sought at least 2 days' time to file the Gyanvapi report, saying that the report is not ready and thousands of photographs and videos are yet to be checked. Meanwhile, all eyes currently on the Supreme Court now, which will be hearing the plea filed by the Muslim side today. And interestingly, the Supreme Court bench comprising Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and P.S. Narasimha, both have had an association with a similar dispute involving Babri Masjid. One of them, though, was a lawyer, and a lawyer then, at that point, during the Babri Masjid demolition, had appeared for the Hindu parties. The Muslim side has now rejected these claims, saying that it's the fountain and not a shivling. Hours before the Supreme Court hearing, Hindu Sena has also moved an intervention plea with the Supreme Court, saying that Places of Worship Act cannot apply to ancient temples covered under Ancient Monuments Act.
ज्ञानवापी परिसर का, जिसमें नेतृत्व विशाल सिंह साहब ने, जो कोर्ट कमिश्नर हैं, और अजय मिश्रा जी हैं के नेतृत्व में ये पूरी सर्वे कार्रवाई चली। और रिपोर्ट तैयार करने में काफ़ी समय लग जा रहा है हम लोग को, क्योंकि समय नहीं मिल पा रहा है। तो हम लोगों ने ये निर्धारित किया है कि आज माननीय न्यायालय में एप्लीकेशन दे करके समय मांगा जाएगा, और उसके बाद ही जो समय मिलता है उस समय पर हम लोग माननीय न्यायालय में जो है अपनी रिपोर्ट जो है प्रस्तुत करेंगे।
ये 2 वीडियो सामने निकल करके आए हैं, और उसमें एक वीडियो जो कि उस वजू खाने का है, जिसके भीतर कहा जा रहा है कि शिवलिंग मिला है, वो कौन सा वीडियो है?
देखिए, ये वीडियो है और एग्जैक्टली मैंने यही चीज़ देखी है। मैंने भी एग्जैक्टली यही चीज़ देखी है, और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि थोड़ा सा इसको खंडित किया गया है, पर हाँ, ये वीडियो जो है मैंने यही चीज़ देखी है। और इस वजू खाने के पीछे से एक रास्ता जा रहा है इसके नीचे तक, तो अब उसको खुलवाने की मांग होगी कि उसको खोला जाए और देखा जाए कि शिवलिंग कितनी।
कहा गया कि ये 12 फीट और कुछ बताया जा रहा है, कितना है आप लोग क्या जाने?
देखिए, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि ये करीब 2.5 से 3 फुट ऊंचा होगा, और इसका 4 फीट का डाया है। 4 फीट का डाया है और करीब 2.5 से 3 फुट ऊंचा होगा। तो अभी और नीचे कितना जा रहा है, ये तो जब नीचे की दीवार खुलेगी तब पता चलेगा। इसकी फोटोग्राफी, वीडियोग्राफी कमीशन ने की है, और मुझे लगता है कमीशन अपनी रिपोर्ट कोर्ट के सामने सबमिट करेगा।
यह मस्जिद नहीं, मस्जिद मैं मानता हूँ, जो कि हमारे आराध्य स्थल को तोड़ करके बनाया गया। उनका नमाज भी वो जो है, वो कुरान के अनुसार उनका नमाज खुदा जो है कबूल नहीं करता है।
आज ज्ञानवापी मस्जिद को लेकर सुप्रीम कोर्ट में सुनवाई है, और हिंदू सेना ने भी हिंदुओं की ओर से वहाँ इंटरवेंशन एप्लीकेशन फाइल किया है, और हमने इंटरवेंशन एप्लीकेशन फाइल करके ये कहा है एप्लीकेशन में कि जो वहाँ कार्रवाई चल रही है वो एकदम सही चल रही है, कोर्ट के आदेश पे काम चल रहा है, और मस्जिद कमेटी काम में बाधा उत्पन्न करने के लिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट आई है।
जिस आदेश से वो एरिया सील की गई है, मैंने पहले ही बताया कि वो एक जुडिशियल ऑर्डर नहीं है। वो आदेश पारित करने के लिए कोर्ट ने हम लोगों को न सुना, न हम लोगों को उस पर आपत्ति दाखिल करने का मौका दिया, बल्कि हम लोग वहाँ पर एब्सेंट थे, हम लोगों को पता भी नहीं चला।
तो क्या इसके बाद आप लोग इस पर कुछ एक्शन लेने का?
अरे बिल्कुल एक्शन लेंगे। वो ऑर्डर इलीगल ऑर्डर है, इलीगल ऑर्डर को हम क्वेश्चन कराएंगे।
All right, now let me quickly cut across to our reporters who've been tracking these developments. Joining us live here, we have Preeti Chaudhary, who's currently out there waiting for the court to take up this matter. Anisha also tracking the court. Abhishek also joining us from the Gyanvapi Mosque. Preeti, over to you first. What's the court's, when is the court going to take up this matter? Any clarity on when this hearing is going to come up?
Well, you know, Nabila, Anisha has been inside the court. She has a better understanding of when the court will be taking up the matter. But what we are looking right now, I would reckon, and I'm sure Anisha is going to pretty much say the same, is not before 3:30 p.m. It's way down the line, and right now the court in lunch, once reconvenes, will start hearing the orders again. If it will hear, the case out of turn, Anisha will be able to tell us better. But only one thing I'd like to point out here, the difference on what it hangs in here, because the Allahabad High Court, hearing the same petition, had said that there's nothing wrong with the lower court, which is the Sessions Court in Varanasi, to hear the matter and order a survey. But what has changed, an operative part of that, is since yesterday the Sessions lower court had ordered the sealing of the Wazoo area, where the alleged or what the Hindu petitioners claim, the shivling has been found. Now that somewhere down the line, if you look at pure legal terms, interferes with the right to pray, because the Muslims in that area were using that area on a daily basis, for their ablutions before they went in to offer namaz. Therefore comes in the 1991 Places of Worship Act. So I would reckon the hearing today, if the court entertains the plea, Anisha will be able to tell us better, will hang on practically this peg.
Right, Anisha, take it away. Give us an understanding on what's anticipated today when the court takes up the plea. We also know that the Hindu side have also sought intervention on the same. Is that also going to be heard with urgent basis?
Well, Nabila, we can't say whether the Hindu side's petition will be heard or not. This morning, when Advocate Varun Sinha mentioned that he filed an intervention application, the court said, we will see, you wait in court and let the matter come up first. So now, since the matter is yet to come up, the bench has reassembled after lunch. It is now 2:15 p.m. The bench has reassembled, but it is still hearing a matter that is very high up on, I beg your pardon, is very high up on the list. And item number 40, which is what we are all waiting for, is going to take quite some time to reach. So the question now is, will this matter actually be heard in detail today or not? What happens is something that we'll have to wait and see. But the Muslim side, as Preeti was just talking about, has called for a stay on the suit proceedings, on the survey proceedings. And the Allahabad High Court in their 21st April verdict had said that they are not inclined to interfere at this stage because the survey itself will make no difference to the legal rights of the religious rights of the persons on the ground. And now the petition that has been filed by the Muslim side is that the case itself should not have been heard, that the Places of Worship Act bars any suits from being filed. And now we'll have to wait and see how this entire thing will work out, because remember on Friday when this matter was mentioned for urgent hearing, Senior Advocate Huzaifa Ahmadi had argued that if there is no stay, then the penny will drop, something will change on the ground. And with this survey report now expected, the Varanasi court is of course hearing this matter today. The survey report from what we've heard is not completed yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens once the Supreme Court finally gets around to taking up this particular matter. Back to you.
Anisha, stay with us. I'm going to quickly cut across to Abhishek, who's been tracking those developments from ground. Abhishek, what's the situation there? Police deployment still remains, while both sides now, the Hindu and the Muslim side, seeking intervention from the Supreme Court. One to go ahead with the survey, the other to quash the survey, calling it illegal. But people and their sentiments around the Gyanvapi Mosque, give us a sense of what you see.
Absolutely, Nabila. The security deployment is still there and the situation is as it is because it's just been a day when the survey was conducted. Now, I have two major points to raise right now. One, yes, today there will be a decision about the fact whether the court will give an extension as far as the submission of the survey report is concerned. One of the commissioner has asked for a 2-day extension, and that remains to be seen what order will come from the court. So that is the one thing about the report. Now, the other thing is the major development is that there is a new petition being filed by 3 of these women now, and they are saying that there needs to be more survey done as far as the premises is concerned. They're asking to remove the wall at the eastern part of the mosque, and at the same time to confirm that the Jyotirlinga, the Shivlinga, which was found yesterday, is indeed actually there and how it is connected. So that new petition has been filed. It has also been said that there is a debris, so that also needs to be removed properly so that the connection with the Shivlinga could be, confirmed. So that is a new petition which has been filed, and the hearing is currently underway. Both the sides are there along the Hindu and the Muslim side. 3 women petitioners who have filed this suit, they're also there, and all those, things are being considered right now. So that is also very important. One hand, the report, what will be the stand, and the other hand, this new petition which says that there is a need of further survey, removing the wall, and as far as going deep down there, removing the debris. So that is also going to be a very important factor, what will come out after the hearing is concluded. Yes.
All right, Abhishek, thank you very much. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Anisha, for joining us. Of course, we're going to track those developments coming in from the Supreme Court, which might take up hearing on the matter, possibly at 3:30. Our spotlight on that story. But India Today had earlier accessed a video of a shivling that was claimed to be found by the Hindu side inside the mosque yesterday. Hours after the big Baba Mil Gaye claim, India Today accessed the video that nobody has seen. The Hindu side claims that a shivling was found close to the Wazu Khana, a small reservoir used by Muslim devotees to perform the ablutions, the wuzu, as it's called, before praying namaz. The shivling is about 12 feet by 8 inches in diameter is what is claimed to have been found. An advocate from the Hindu side claims that the shivling is facing Nandi. The Varanasi district court has now issued an order to seal the area where the shivling was claimed to be found. During the 3-day span of the survey, western wall dome and 4 rooms in the basement were surveyed. Varanasi court has now sought the survey report anytime today. Meanwhile, my colleague Gaurav Sawant explains to us the Gyanvapi Mosque complex and the disputed area through a 3D animation. Let's take a quick look at this immersive report.
The Kashi Vishwanath Temple complex and the Gyanvapi Mosque. Now, this area is in the headlines, but I want to explain this area to you a little in detail. Why is this so important, and why is Nandi, the ride of Bhagwan Shiv, actually facing the Gyanvapi Mosque and not the temple that was rebuilt or built afresh by Ahilya Bai Holkar after it was demolished on the instructions of Emperor Aurangzeb. Now, Nandi, it is believed, always faces Lord Shiv. And Nandi, as you can see here, is facing the Gyanvapi Mosque. When you look at the temple, well, the thing is, the Hindus believe that the Gyanvapi Mosque is where the temple or the original shivling, one of the Jyotirlings, originally was. Gyanvapi or Gyan Koop, the well of knowledge. Let's explain this location and the lay of the land to you. So the belief is Nandi always faces Lord Shiv. And when you look at the Kashi Vishwanath temple complex, Nandi is actually facing the Gyanvapi Mosque and not the temple that was constructed by Ahilya Bai Holkar. Now, for Nandi, it has been a very long wait. A wait of more than 352 years, 4 months and 15 days and counting. But this is just a process that has started. Now, it is also believed that you whisper a prayer in the ear of Nandi and it reaches Lord Shiv. That is the belief. Hindus have believed that for centuries. In this case, Nandi very patiently is looking towards the Gyanvapi Mosque. The Hindu side says they found Lord Shiv. What happens next is now will be a matter of investigation in courts. The 5 women petitioners wanted unhindered access to pray at the Shringar Gauri Sthal and wanted videography to prove that there was a temple where the mosque now stands. And now we will show you on the last day of videography or the court or mandated survey what was found. So the videography that was ordered, it happened for 3 days and there were absolutely no problems in the videography. Every side cooperated is the information that we have, and the Hindu side is claiming that at the Wazu Khana, that is where the shivling was found. Of course, this has been contested by the Muslim side that insists that it was a fountain that was always there and already there. The ball now is in court for courts to decide what will happen next. Will the women devotees get unhindered access to pray, and will it be expanded further or not? We'll tell you more about that.
Now, a massive political war has naturally erupted over this Gyanvapi Mosque survey. AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has reacted heavily after the Hindu side claimed of finding the shivling inside a mosque. Asaduddin Owaisi, in a brazen attack, has said that the Gyanvapi Mosque was there, will always be there. BJP, meanwhile, has hailed the Gyanvapi truth that was unearthed during the survey. BJP, while attacking those opposing the survey, says that the truth cannot be hidden for long. Lawyers for the Hindu side have made a startling claim here of finding a shivling inside the well of the Gyanvapi Mosque, which the Muslim side says is just a fountain. More on that.
91 का कानून ये कह चुका है, सेक्शन 4 सबसेक्शन 291 का कानून के कि किसी भी रिलीजियस प्लेस का कैरेक्टर और नेचर चेंज नहीं होगा। आज आप वजू खाने को सील करके वहां पर सीआरपीएफ और डीएम और पुलिस कमिश्नर को बोलकर आप तो उस कानून का उल्लंघन कर रहे हैं जो पार्लियामेंट ने बनाया। बोल दीजिए मोदी जी के मैं 91 का को नहीं मानता, पार्लियामेंट में बिल लेकर आइए, अपनी ताकत आपके पास है और जुल्म एक और मर्तबा कर दीजिए।
कई सालों से तुम लोग हाथ पैर हमारे शिवलिंग, हमारे शंकर भगवान पर तुम लोग धो रहे हो, शर्म आनी चाहिए। जो तुम हमारे मंदिर को तोड़कर शिवलिंग को पानी में फेंककर तुम लोग नमाज पढ़ रहे हो, तुम्हें शर्म नहीं आती?
जहाँ तक ज्ञानवापी की बात है, ये एक हिंदू शब्द है, ये उर्दू का शब्द नहीं है, फारसी का शब्द नहीं है, अरबी का शब्द नहीं है। तो शब्द को देख के तो लगता है कि ये हिंदू मंदिर ही रहा होगा।
दबा था कि छिपा था कि छिपाया गया था, वह सब तो विषय जो है ही, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि शिवलिंग आज प्राप्त हो गए और शिवलिंग के प्राप्त होने के बाद बुद्ध पूर्णिमा के दिन प्राप्त हो गए, सोमवार के दिन प्राप्त हो गए और आज सोमवार बाबा का दिन होता है और आज के दिन प्राप्त होना, आज के दिन सूचना मिलना, यह खुशियों को शब्द नहीं दिया जा सकता।
कुछ इतिहास के पन्ने खोलकर पढ़ लेंगे तो शायद जो बंद बुद्धि है वो थोड़ा खुल जाएगी और थोड़ा विजडम आए सबको। और साथ ही जब मामला कोर्ट कचहरी में पड़ा है, कचहरी के आदेश पर कुछ काम दिया जा रहा है, तो उसमें खलल डालने का और उसमें माहौल खराब करने का काम ना करें। कोर्ट कचहरी की जो मान्यताएं हैं उनको माने।
मैं विश्वास करता हूं कि इस सत्य का पूरा समाज स्वागत करेगा, इसको स्वीकार करेगा और अपने मतभेदों को दूर करके सर्वसम्मति से हम आगे की दिशा तय करने में सफल होंगे।
I have trust in the Indian judiciary, so the honorable court will take a decision. It's a sub judice matter and I have full faith on the judiciary. Whatever is right, whatever is correct, that will come in front.
आज ये मस्जिद, कल वो मस्जिद, परसों वो मस्जिद। मैं तो बार-बार अपने मुसलमान भाइयों से कहती हूँ कि इनको बोलो एक ही बार हमें मस्जिदों की लिस्ट बताओ जिस पे आपकी नजर है, क्योंकि मैंने पहले भी कहा हम जहाँ सजदा करेंगे हमारा अल्लाह वहीं है।
हम कोर्ट के फैसले का पूरी तरीके से सम्मान करते हैं, मगर बड़े अफसोस की बात है, मंदिर हो, मस्जिद हो, गुरुद्वारा हो, चर्च हो या जो भी इबादत की जगह हो, उसको जो है इस तरीके की सियासत में डालना ये अच्छे सेहतमंद मुल्क की निशानी नहीं है। जिस दिन धर्म और सियासत ये दोनों चीज़ें मिल गई तो उस दिन हमारे मुल्क के लिए ये अच्छी निशानी नहीं है।
All right, now the Gyanvapi controversy has reached the United States. Lecturing on the court's order on Gyanvapi, the Indian American Muslim Council, an advocacy group, strongly condemned the order of the court to seal part of the Gyanvapi Mosque in Varanasi and reacting to the shivling claim in Gyanvapi. The council has said that the court's order is giving legal cover to the Hindu supremacist drives of the BJP, of RSS and some of the Hindu outfits. The council has said that the order puts spotlight on the Indian judiciary, which is actively facilitating the Hindu right-wing's project of converting India into a Hindu nation. The US Muslim body further stated that the Gyanvapi Mosque was on the long hit list of Hindu groups, especially after the favourable judgment of the Supreme Court on the Babri Masjid case in 2019.